أهلا وسهلا في حركة القنصلة البريطانية في بيت الأبيض. Excellences, Mesdames et Messieurs, Sophie et moi, nous souhaitons la bienvenue chaleureuse ici au consulat du Grande-Bretagne à Casablanca. Mais puisque nous occupons aujourd'hui de la langue anglaise, on m'a assuré que, exceptionnellement, c'est permis ou peut-être encouragé de parler ce soir en anglais. So, with great relief, ladies and gentlemen, friends, thank you very much. Sophie and I are delighted in our own names and on behalf of our colleagues here at the British Consulate General in Casablanca and from the Embassy in Rabat to welcome you here this evening. Can you believe it? We've been in Morocco for just over a year now, and this is the first party we have had in this garden. It tells you what a terrible, terrible shock we've all been through. No, but seriously, it's great to be able to welcome you here. And the reason that we are here, as I hope you all know, is to look forward to the Marrakesh English Book Festival. Now, my colleague and friend Alan Kahane is going to tell us a bit more about the detail of the festival and how we can all get involved in a moment. I'm sure he will mention them as well, but the British Business Association in Marrakesh, the British Moroccan Society, the British Academy School, the Conseil de CCME, what's the second C? De la Communauté Marocaine à l'étranger, the British Council, the Olive Writers Collective, Kadi Ayad University, the Calliope Bookshop, all are great partners in this great project, and I just wanted to say thank you to all of you. Also to the Wali of the Wilayat of Marrakesh for their support in this really important project. So why, I hear you ask, why an English book festival in Marrakesh? Well, part of the reason is that Alan will explain to you his motivation. But of course, Marrakesh is a wonderful city of culture. The Koutoubia itself, the mosque built around, surrounded since the 12th century with 13th century with booksellers. The Kadi Ayad University now boasts an English department of more than 2,000 students, which is absolutely fantastic. And any of us obvious Westerners who turn up in Marrakesh, we find increasingly people want to speak to us in English, not in French. So we are witnessing a real increase in the interest in the English language in Morocco. My colleague Tony Riley would tell you that a recent poll of young Moroccans showed that some 2/3 of Moroccans aged 15 to 25 could imagine in the next 5 years English surpassing French as the most important language in this country, or European language in this country. That really doesn't matter whether it happens or not. It's a sign of the interest and the attachment, the increasing attachment to the English language. In general, this is because people see it as a language of business, a language of the internet, a language of opportunity. The whole purpose of the Marrakesh English Book Festival is to see it also as a language of culture and a language of fun. So thank you very much to Alan and his colleagues for bringing this opportunity about. Now, also in like any fun and valuable event, there is good to be seen in the Marrakesh English Book Festival, and I'm delighted that the festival is supporting a wonderful charity, of which I happen to be patron, called Education for All, which helps girls from remote villages to continue their education after the age of 12 by building and running boarding houses from which they can continue their studies. And as I say, Sophie and I are very, very proud to be involved with EFA, and we are delighted that two recent alumni of EFA, Hadija and Rita, have agreed to come and join us today, and even, in case you hadn't worked out the significance, to tell us a little bit about their now university studies at SIST here in Casablanca, having managed to pursue their secondary education in what would otherwise have been very difficult circumstances because their homes are so far away from the nearest secondary school. So that's just a little bit about EFA and the fact that not only do I hope that you will all find an interest in going to Marrakesh in the weekend of the 26th to the 28th of November and join us in celebrating the English language and hearing from some of the 15 or more authors in the English language that have very kindly agreed to join us there. Some Moroccan, some British, some American, some Israeli, maybe other nationalities as well. Writing mostly in one way or another about Morocco. And this is a really good opportunity to see how we can bring Morocco and the UK closer together and develop understanding between our people. I like to think that English as a universal language is a great medium for Morocco.